What's good, YouTube? It's Pokemaster88 bringing you Battle Hub Draft League Week 5 team preview. This week we have the California Trailblazers taking on the West Texas Arcanines, coached by Arcaniner. I've never been Arcaniner in draft. This is our third time playing. And going into this game, the California Trailblazers are sitting at 3-1. We are playing very well. And then if you look at the West Texas Arcanines, sitting at a 2-2 record, very solid. Playoff contention is very much open, very open. I just have to continue to play well and stay focused, not jeopardizing my placement in this league. And Arcaniner, being the vet that he is, you can never count him out. He can easily steal a playoff spot with 5 weeks left because he's coming off a win, I believe. But getting into our matchup, looking at this matchup, a very threatening team from Arcaniner, the Latias, the Weavile, the Donphan, the Entei, the Inteleon, Electros, Gengar, Lucario, all very threatening. I don't see Superior coming to this match. I have many ways to deal with it. Meowscarada, Iron Moth. So I don't think Superior is coming. I definitely see Dolphin coming because that's his only rapid spinner. Weavile with Variety, Ishar, and Knockoff, I definitely see that coming. Entei being able to burn Swampert with Sacred Fire. Hits Hitmontop pretty hard, Florida's pretty hard. Hits Frostlass for super effective damage. So Entei I feel is coming. Inteleon, Scopelins, it's very strong. I don't have a lot of water switch-ins, especially things that I want to switch in between, like Scopelin, Terra Water, Snipe Shots or Ice Beam. Like the combination of those moves together, I don't really switch very well into. So Inteleon does look very good in this game, and Electros would be cool here too for like overall bulk. You just throw an assault vest on it and it's really bulky, like volt switching and U-turning and things like that. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on like what's coming. But looking at my first Pokemon, we have my Terra Captain, Hitmontop. He's rocking 252 HP, 252 attack, a very basic, straightforward EV spread this week. But Hitmontop's base HP is 50. He really needs the extra bulk, so the investment in the HP he really doesn't mind having. Max attack just allows him to be Hitmontop, getting the max damage on all his technician boosted moves: Mach Punch, Triple Axle, Bullet Punch, Rapid Spin. Mach Punch is mainly there to pick off the Lucario. Triple Axles for the Latias. Bullet Punch hits Weavile, Mach Punch hits Weavile. So we have options there. There are some things to look out for. Upper hand Weavile or upper hand Lucario could be threatening to Hitmontop, because if either one of those Pokemon have upper hand, we really don't deal with Weavile or Lucario that well. It's gonna be a lot of 50-50, so it's gonna be huge, right? Figuring out what kind of Lucario Weavile that is. This Pokemon is also my primary Latias check. That's why we have the AV. So Latias is like a Calm Mind, Agility variant. We can threaten it with Triple Axle. Latias also gets Earthquake, so if I'm ever Terra Steel and we don't kill with Triple Axle and this thing just hits me with the Earthquake, that can be very bad. But other than that, that's Hitmontop. He's going to be very important for us in picking off some of his threats. But moving on to my next Pokemon. My next Pokemon is my mascot. of the California Trailblazers, we have our boy Meowscarada. We are rocking 252 attack, 232 speed EVs. This is just enough speed to outspeed a max speed Inteleon. The rest I just threw into HP to kind of round out the bulk. We are a Protean to pretty much allow us stab on any move that we click. We have to have a Jolly Nature. That's the only way we're gonna outspeed Inteleon. We have moves like Flower Trick to hit everything hard except for like Inte, U-turn for Pivot, Sucker Punch for like Gengar. If Latias wants to somehow, someway get out of hand, we can Sucker Punch it. And Knock Off if we're ever in front of it and it's forced to switch, something has to come in and get their item knocked off. But pretty good. I think Meowscarada is going to be very, very important for us to clean up and pick up Mons late game. So moving on to my next Pokemon, we have Swampert. Swampert is rocking 248 HP, 252 defense, through the rest in Spadette to kind of round up the bulk. Torrent Nature, even though we're only rocking Flip Turn, can still do a lot of damage if we're low. Earthquake hits. Earthquake can kill Inte in one shot with no attack EVs. After Rocks, so Rocks are going to be extremely essential in this game to beating Inte. Knockoff, for some reason if I don't have Meow in, Swampert can assist in removing items. We are Rindoberry this week because I'm gonna need to take a couple Trailblazers from Inte, and I ran into a problem in Mox where if I switch Swampert in on a Trailblaze, I get two-shotted, and then at +2, +3, Inte kind of just wrecks my team. So Swampert can't be the primary switch into this mon unless I'm certain, right, he doesn't have Trailblaze, which I think Inte will have Trailblaze because that's what I would have. So depending on how we play Swampert is going to be very important. Swampert's main role this game is to pretty much get a Rocks and beat Inte, not die to two Trailblazers. So moving on, we have our next Pokemon, Frostlass. Frostlass is returning from last week. We did bring her last week and she helped us get a W. And this week we're rocking 252 attack, 252 speed to kind of force that speed tie with Gengar and Latias. We have 4 special attack EVs, you know, because we are running a mixed Frostlass this week with that beautiful hasty nature. Ability, of course, has to be Curse Body. And we're rocking Thunder Wave potentially because Frostlass is one of my leads. So if like we see a Weavile leading, we could throw off a Thunder Wave. Maybe Destiny Bond. Ice Beam is for Donphan if we're ever in front of it. Poltergeist hits an AV Electros pretty hard. And like I said, Frostlass is going to be one of my many leads, so I threw a Focus Dash on it to kind of, you know, get him to misplay. He might make a couple bad switches. I might be able to Thunder Wave something. Poltergeist another mon. Maybe Destiny Bond. It is a lot, you know, that I'm putting on this mon. But if we can get one, if we can get a Thunder Wave on Weavile, I'll be happy with that. Like just getting the Thunder Wave on Weavile, slowing it down. Because I really don't want my Rindoberry knocked off my Swampert. So between Swampert and Frostlass, it's going to be very, very important how I start this game. Because if I don't leave Frostlass, it's probably going to be Swampert. So yeah, I gotta make sure whoever I go with in this game, I don't mess this up. But moving on to my next Pokemon, we have Floriges. Floriges was extremely pivotal in Game 3 when I played Lazy. And this week we were rocking 252 HP, 252 Spadef. The rest I threw in special attack. Ability, Flower Veil, kind of useless, but we had that calm nature. This week Fortress is rocking Moonblast, Wish, Protect, Baton Pass. We haven't Citrus Berry to kind of keep us out of range of certain moves, maybe like a Poison Jab or whatever, right? We can probably be out of range and live a hit and KO something in return with the Moonblast. But that is Floriges. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Yeah, but moving on, here we have our Iron Moth. We are rocking 124 HP, 132 special attack, 252 speed. This allows me to always get the speed boost with my Cork Drive, because we are rocking the booster energy. Fire Dance, Bug Buzz, Energy Ball, Sludge Wave. Fire Dance for like Lucario, Weavile, Bug Buzz for pretty much Weavile and Latias. Energy Ball hits Inteleon, Sludge Wave. Pretty good stab just to have, hits pretty much everything that's not Lucario. So we might be clicking that. Iron Moth in the late game looks very, very threatening if I can get rid of Entei. So yeah, that's pretty much Iron Moth. Very, very straightforward, but a potential win con nonetheless. Here we have what I like to call keys to victory. These are some things that I feel would increase my chances of winning this game. And the first thing I want to get into, the sooner we deal with Entei, the better, because Entei, Trailblazers is pretty free, especially if I directly switch Swampert in. He can just go for a Trailblaze and Trailblaze again and probably knock me out, right? This is why we have the Renoberry this week. But I gotta figure out a way to deal with Entei without switching Swampert in and taking that initial damage, because plus 3 speed, it's just gonna just run through my team, and we don't want that. The next thing I want to talk about is Iron Moth is a possible win con once Entei goes down, because literally Entei is the only thing that like can deal with this mon. Iron Moth hits the whole team for super effective damage or really, really hard. If things are chipped, we can even like pick up some well needed KOs. Hitmontop's priority goes insane in this matchup because literally Lucario is weak to it, Weavile is weak to it, we could pick off Superior, things like that. So depending on how I play Hitmontop and how I keep it healthy, which is why I have Wish on Fortress to kind of help me play a little bit more loose with Hitmontop this week. So hopefully this goes well. And last but not least, getting up Stealth Rocks is mandatory. This will allow me to chip the Entei and the Weavile if they're not running heavy duty boots, because after Stealth Rocks damage, we can knock out Entei with an Earthquake. So figuring out a way to get a Rocks, worst case scenario, a Weavile lead, because I don't really want my Renoberry knocked off, so I'm really leaning towards leading Frostlass. So wish your California Trailblazers luck. with that being said, Pokemaster is out.